The BTCC recently did its annual trip to Snetterton, a race around the 300 circuit, produced 3 different winners, and in this video, let's talk about all of that for a few minutes, shall we? Starting off with the 3 different race winners. Dan Kamesh just led from the front in race 1 and delivered an impressive win. I think his best drive of the season so far. Perhaps unsurprisingly for our 3 winners, all new winners for 2025, it was their best drives of the season so far. Dan Rowbottom in race 2 managed to make it through the hardshot cars very quickly and held on against a charging pack of multiple Hyundais, with the restart racing cars being up at the front of those challenges, and I'll get on to talk about them in a moment because I've been really impressed with that team this season. Whilst Mikey Doble demonstrated why Powermax Racing wanted to get that funding to be able to do the BTCC at all this season, PMR had to back out of having 2 cars at the last minute because of a last moment withdrawal for their main sponsor. But they managed to put the funding together to get Doble his entry, and they managed to get enough funding in for Nick Halstead to be in the second car as well from round 2 at Brands Hatch Indy. But Doble has proven yet again that this car is good, the developments are worthwhile, and in fending off Ash Sutton for the win, he demonstrated that, we knew he was a capable driver already, but yet another race winner this season. And it's impressive to think that from the 9 races we've had so far this season, we have had 8 different winners, and from a variety of different cars as well. The winningest team, unsurprisingly, is Alliance, Napa Racing UK. Ash Sutton being the winningest driver, the only person to be a repeat winner so far this season. Whilst we've had 1 Virtue win for Tom Chilton, 3 BMW wins, each under different banners for Jake Hill, Darrell DeLeon and Charles Wainford. And then Mikey Doble. But it is strange when you then look at the championship picture because Ash Sutton has a 15-point lead. Tom Ingram is in second place, and obviously the big thing that hampers him here is the fact that he had to retire from race 2. I wouldn't say it was necessarily his fault, the collision that put him out, because, well, he can't help that he got understeered into and put into the wall. But, yeah, either way, he's still a maximum score clear of Jake Hill in 3rd place, who wasn't classified in race 1 because he got hit in race 1 on lap 1. But Jake Hill himself is 7 points clear of Rowbottom in 4th, who's another 2 points clear of Kamesh in 5th, who's another 3 points clear of Morgan in 6th, with Tom Chilton 7th, another point back. And I seem to remember having this conversation after the Brands Indy round, how the top 3 was seemingly in their own league, and then the battle for 4th through 7th was like you'd typically expect a title battle in the BTCC to be. Sutton's just been on another level this season. Again, he's just been consistent. He's been top 10 every single race, even if he's been on the hard tyres for a race, such as race 2 here at Snetterton. I mean, heck, in race 2 here at Snetterton, he still managed to lead a lap, so he still managed to get the lap led bonus point. It's pretty impressive when you look at that kind of run that he's put on so far this season. But there were some interesting other notes from this weekend. I spoke about the restart racing cars, and honestly, for quite a lot of race 2, they were the Hyundai team. They were better than Team Virtue. They really were. They were going right up towards the front. Dan Lloyd got a 5th and a 4th across the first 2 races, then unfortunately was down in 16th in race 3. Whilst at the same time, Chris Smiley, albeit he had to retire from race 3, was 8th and then 5th. It was an almightily impressive run, and at least one of them deserved a podium in race 2 for just the run they managed to get in the early phase of the race. Now I know that part of it is hard tyres versus soft tyres, but it was quite impressive to see it. At the same time, the Honda has gotten its first podium after its year of sabbatical, Josh Cook ended up getting a podium in race 3, third place, just ahead of Tom Ingram, just behind Ash Sutton. Whilst we also had a one-off entry for this weekend, Ryan Bensley. Bensley is a long-time partner and sponsor of Michael Crease, and Crease said in a statement that he put on social media that since he's not running the full season, he figured he wanted to say thank you to a long-term partner and sponsor in Bensley, and he was there at Snetterton this weekend coaching for Bensley as Bensley made his BTCC debut, which is a pretty cool little thing to have. It's just a reminder that Crease is not running the full season. He is going to run at Thruxton and then Alton Park, and then I think for Croft, which, bearing in mind, is Steve Ryder's last event before he retires. Tanner Proctor will be getting back into the BTCC and taking over for the second half of the season. Anyways, those are my thoughts, those are my feelings, those are the things that I thought stood out from a BTCC weekend at Snetterton. A quieter event compared to the other ones that I've already covered on this channel, such as the Monaco Grand Prix, the Indy 500, or the Coca-Cola 600. But in some ways, more entertaining and some closer battles than any of those three. But thanks for watching, folks. Until next time, it's bye-bye for now.